Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, what does your twin flame want you to know? We're going to ask the divine masculine what they want their divine feminine to know, and we're going to ask the divine feminine what they want their divine masculine to know. We're going to use the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck for the divine masculine, and we're going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck for the divine feminine. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all the divine masculine and we are all the divine feminine. Okay, so let's ask the divine masculine first. What do you want your divine feminines to know? 2 cards, please. So this is for the collective. What does the divine masculines want their divine feminines to know, please? 2 cards, 2 cards. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminines to know? 2 cards. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so the 16 is the Tower card reversed. So we have the 4 of Wands. This is definitely the commitment card. So they want their divine feminine to know that they want a commitment with them, because this is the commitment unity card. They want unity with their divine feminine. Also, they want their divine feminine to know that they're still getting over a bit of a clearing. Okay, so again, this is the Tower card reversed. They call this card abruption. They're getting over a bit of an abruption. There's kind of still maybe a little bit of an inner abruption going on that they are trying to get over. But let's go ahead and ask for a clarifier. Why is this here? Why is 4 of Wands here with abruption reverse? Why is this here, please? 1 card. Can I please have a clarifier? Why is 4 of Wands here with abruption reversed? Why is this here? Aw. So it looks like there's some regret going on here. That's sad. So the divine masculine feeling a bit of regret with maybe how things ended or how things were. And so there's a little bit of an inner abruption going on, and it looks like the 5 of Cups came out for that. All right, let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? 2 cards. 2 cards, please. What does divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? 2 cards. 2 cards. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? 2 cards. Oops. All right. Interesting. So we got the Moon card and we got the Devil reversed. Interesting. I find that very interesting, but we're going to get a clarifier. But so far what I'm getting is what they want their divine masculine to know is that they're working on becoming unattached. They are unattaching from their divine masculines, and also they're understanding that there's an illusion going on with the Moon card. There's something hidden. And they understand that they're in the shadows with their divine masculine right now, in the vibration of the shadows. And at the same time, they're trying to, get more unattached is the best way for me to put it. So let's go ahead and get a clarifier. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is Devil reversed with the Moon card? Why is this here? What does the divine feminine want their beautiful divine masculines to know? 1 card. Aw, and then we got the Lover's card. Well, they definitely want their divine masculine to know that they love them. Okay, interesting. So it's almost like what I'm getting here is that they understand that they have to release release certain attachments, and they have to get out of some illusions, and they have to get out of the shadows. And they're doing this because they love their divine masculine, and they want to, just what the divine masculine wants. The divine masculine wants to let the divine feminine know that they want a commitment. Okay, what else? This is so far so good. What else do they want their divine, okay, divine masculines, what else do you want your divine feminines to know? What else? What else do you want your divine feminines to know? 2 cards. What else do you want your divine feminines to know? 2 cards. 2 cards. Okay. Yep. So it's interesting. So we got the moon card again, except this time they call it concealment and it's reversed. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So, and they call this card mastership. So it's like they're letting, so what they want their divine feminine to know is that they have not mastered this shadow work yet. Because when I see the moon card, for me, it's the shadows. Okay. And so whatever's being concealed, whatever's in the shadows, usually it's that part of us that we don't want to see, that our subconscious mind is hiding from us, that we're not conscious of, letting the divine feminine know they have not mastered their own shadows yet. All right, but let's get a clarifier on this. Why is this here? Why is the moon reversed with 3 of Pentacles reversed? Why is this here? 1 card, please. 1 card. Why is this here? 1 card. Let me get a clarifier for the moon reversed with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, rivalry. Very interesting. So we have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, so what I'm getting with this is that it's like they're in conflict with the 5 of Wands with their shadows right now. It's like they're trying to observe as best they can. Do you see how she's observing the rivalry? Like trying to observe what's going on around the divine. The divine masculine is observing their own shadows is what I'm getting, right? Trying to figure out what to do about it, how to heal it, how to rectify it. Okay. So but yeah, it's like the shadows are showing some chaos around the divine masculine, and they're doing their best. They haven't mastered it yet, but they're being shown, is what I'm getting. They're being shown their shadows, and they're observing this. Okay, all right. So let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine also want their divine masculines to know? 2 cards. What else? What else does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? 2 cards. 2 cards. What is the divine... I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? What does the divine feminine want their divine masculines to know? 2 cards. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculines to know? I don't want to mess it up. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculines to know? 2 cards. 2 cards. All right. Oh, yeah. So we got Temperance reversed with 5 of Pentacles upright. So the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know they're feeling a bit alone right now, feeling a bit isolated, and feeling like this actually is reverse Temperance. So still working on restoring themselves, still working on filling their own cups, still working on balancing themselves, healing themselves, still working on that, at the same time feeling a bit isolated and alone. But let's get a clarifier. Why is this here? What the divine feminine wants to let their divine masculine know. Why is Temperance reversed with the 5 of Pentacles? Why is this here? Why is Temperance reversed with the 5 of Pentacles? Yeah, they want this. Yeah, they want to let their divine masculine know that they want this love initiation, because they're feeling a bit alone here. They want to restore the relationship. That's what I'm getting with this card now. They want to restore the relationship, restoration. They want balance in this relationship. They want to let their divine masculines know that they want this love initiation. All right, so let's get some guidance. Let's get some guidance on both sides. Let's grab this deck. What's the guidance? What's some guidance for the divine masculine? Let's grab 2 cards for the divine masculine. what's the guidance for the Divine Masculine? 2 cards. What's the guidance? What is the guidance for the Divine Masculine at this time? Let's see. Okay. All right, so the guidance says surrender to passion and surrender to spirit. So surrender to passion, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Beautiful. Surrender to whatever. So basically, like, you know, this could be your creative passion. You know, it's like whatever you feel is like, yeah, whatever that fire in your belly is. It's like surrender to whatever your passion is. I mean, a lot of us lock that up and throw away the key, right? They just, oh, we don't have time for that. We have the real world to work with. I'm trying to see. Well, we do have regret here, so that's very interesting. So let me see what this might have to do with the regret, because there's some regret going on if we remember with the Divine Masculine. And so, yeah, it's just like igniting your own passion, and instead of beating yourself up, it's like seeing what floats your boat, right? It's like really noticing on what makes you feel, you know, like exuberant, or makes you feel that passion, power, all those things. And so it's like kind of an antidote to feeling this regret. It's like not focusing on this. Don't focus on this. You know, it doesn't have to be about your twin flame. This could be regret about something else. Maybe there's regret about what happened in childhood. So instead of focusing on this, well, of course, healing this, you can do that by surrendering to spirit, okay? So surrender to spirit. So this says, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic. Right. So, you know, give it to God, give it to the universe, give it to your soul, whatever it is you believe in. Partner up with spirit, okay, to help you heal that. Okay. Let's look at the Divine Feminine. What is the guidance for the Divine Feminine? 2 cards. 2 cards. What is the Divine Feminine? Guidance. 2 cards. 2 cards. What is the guidance for the Divine Feminine? Yes. This makes sense. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah. I relate to this. It's like it's like looking at a buffet table and only noticing what you don't like, right? So there's a buffet table full of stuff that you like. There's different types of foods and delicacies and, you know, desserts and whatever it is you like. And there's so many yummy things, but you're just focused on the liver, or you're focused on what's not very, you know, appetizing. And it's like, and you start to really zone in on it, and you're like, oh my God, there's nothing on this buffet table. It's gross, right? So it's like, it's that belief in scarcity. So if you're just focusing on the lack of your twin flame, focusing on the lack of relationship, or focusing on the lack of money, or whatever it is you're focused in on, it's like you're making that bigger. And the idea is to really focus on what's going well. Focus on what's really, really, really good in your life, okay? Really notice the abundance, and that will remove those other blocks when you notice the abundance in your life. And then, of course, we have surrender frustration. So it says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup, so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so surrendering frustration, you know, it could be to the divine as well, giving it to God, or whatever you call God, just surrendering that frustration. You know, as they said, breathe deeply, center yourself, ground yourself. All those yin practices will be very helpful. Energetically clearing yourself. That's what I do. I do the emotion code to clear the frustration. You wouldn't believe what I have to clear out. The different emotions that I have to clear. So with this one, I totally get it. It's like, and if you're really focused on the scarcity, of course you're going to get frustrated if that's what you're focused on. So if you could focus on what's going really, really well and focus on the magic, with, you know, and I'm finding also what helps is not to have any expectations, but just allow it to be and just see what happens. That seems to work as well. I find that if I have expectations, that doesn't work out so good. So, but just, yeah, noticing the magic that's already in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some messages. Let's get messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. What's the messages? What's the messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Two cards. Two cards. And as you know, I'm also reading reversals on this, which can get tricky for me. Okay, so what is the messages? What's the messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? What's the messages right now? We got a reversal. All right. Oh, gosh. Yep. And we've gotten this before, so it's just like it's almost like we've gotten this message before. So what I'm getting is this is definitely just clarity that I was right the first time. So basically what I'm getting is your Divine Masculine doesn't really feel that their Divine Feminine thinks of them as special and doesn't actually miss them because it's reversed. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it means that they don't miss you or they don't think you're special. And that's not what I'm getting, because I will get a clarifier. That is not what my twin flame is telling me. My twin flame actually is my soul. So what my soul is telling me right now is that the message is that they don't think that they're special in your life. Now, even if that's not true, it could be energetically true. Like maybe there's like an energetic block, and that's why they would think that. Okay, so the energetic block can be a lot of things. I can even ask that question. What is the energetic block? Why would the Divine Masculine even feel this way? What's the energetic block? Why? Why is this here? Why is you are special, even though I told you otherwise? Reversed with I miss you regardless how things seem reversed. What's the block here? What's the energetic block going on? What's going on? Why is this here? Okay, so we got Parasite Reversed. Very interesting. So it's almost like they feel like they're so usually when it's upright, well, it could go either way, they're telling me. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. They're saying with this one, they feel like they feel like they feel like they're feeding off of someone else's energy. Okay, so it's almost like they're trying not to feed off someone else's energy here. So with the parasite, they understand that the energy is entwined, and they're trying to block it. Oh, that's interesting. They're trying to block it. Because what they don't realize, the Divine Masculine doesn't realize is that it is blocked by the soul, not by the Divine Feminine, that the energy is being blocked. Okay, and so they're trying not to feed into this energy of feeling like the Divine Feminine doesn't want them. Geez, see, this is when it gets reversed. It's like it gets so. I have to get into people's heads here. Okay, so but why is the soul blocking it? Why? Why is the soul blocking this? Why is the soul blocking it? Or maybe the Divine Feminine doesn't realize that. Okay, so what they're telling me is that the Divine Feminine doesn't realize that this energy of frustration is energetically affecting the Divine Masculine. Okay, so that's what they're telling me. this belief in scarcity and this frustration, this energy is getting intertwined with their divine masculine. And so it's causing the divine masculine to think that their divine feminine does not miss them and feels like, oh, that they don't feel like they're special to them. It's very energetic. So it's like if you could transmute that, divine feminines, if you could transmute the energy to being more loving, sending love, whatever that means to you, sending the white light, opening up the heart chakra. But why is it being blocked? Why is the soul blocking it? Let's put it that way. Why is the soul blocking it? Why is the soul blocking this sacrifice reverse? That's very interesting. So it's like the divine feminine doesn't want to make this, doesn't want to sacrifice themselves, is what I'm getting. Yeah. So the divine feminine almost sees this relationship as not happening. It's not there. Okay. Very, very frustrated. The divine feminine doesn't want to sacrifice themselves to get hurt anymore, because after all, they want this love initiation that hasn't, come. Even in, I'm noticing with my clients that even in relationship, when they're physically together, they're still not getting this. They're not getting this love initiation, whether they're physically together or not. And so it's very, very frustrating for the divine feminine. And it's also, they see the lack, and it's affecting the divine masculine energetically. Yes, that's what's happening here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. What's the message, please? From the divine feminine to the divine masculine. What's the message? What's the message? 2 cards. 2 cards. So, okay, so I just want to, and here's the thing. This is how I see this channel. And I wanted to say this because this channel, I feel like it's very underground, this channel, because I don't have a whole lot of viewers, but I think that's on purpose, because what I teach, I don't think is for everyone, and I don't go on social media, and I don't advertise, and I don't even talk about my channel to anyone. As a matter of fact, I only think I physically know 2 people who I subscribe that I even told about this channel. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the things I want to say, I don't think most people are ready for. But what I want you all to know, when you're physically together with your twin flame, please know most likely you're dating in the shadows. I know it's terrible to say, but it's it is kind of like you're sacrificing. Okay, the best way I can put it is the best way I can put it, the way I understand it is when you're dating your twin flame in the physical, they are representing the shadows. And the reason why they're doing that is because the divine feminine and the divine masculine are still cleaning out their energetically, they're cleaning out their shadows. They're doing their shadow work. Okay. Now, will there be a time when the physical body will be out of the shadows? I don't know. But right now, you're definitely dating in the shadows. If you are in and out, or you've been with a person in person, you've been with the person, their only reason for being in your life is to mirror back your own shadows. They're not really here to grow. Okay, your twin flame is actually your soul, which is not in the physical. Okay, this is why I don't think this message is for everyone, and I don't think everyone is even ready for this message. So the whole point to the twin flame relationship is to get into a relationship with your soul, and then once you're in that special relationship with your soul, with God, with the divine, you see your life as magical. You don't see your life or anything as a sacrifice. You're not You're not frustrated. You're not seeing your life as scarcity. You see your life as plentiful and magical, and with or without your partner, right? It's almost like you could even see your twin. I know this sounds weird, but you could even see your physical twin flame with someone else. It's like it doesn't even matter. You're like, I just want them to be happy because that's just the physical body. The physical body is not about me. I'm about the soul. Okay. And so and then what happens is something miraculous happens. And then like your dreams come true. Somebody comes in, doesn't necessarily have to be the physical body of the twin flame you thought it was. It's still your twin flame, but instead somebody who's magical, treats you right, treats you like a queen, treats you like, or a king, and treat you like the way you should, in every single way. Okay. And that is your soul coming through, giving you love on a silver platter as a mirror to your own love for yourself. That's the best way I can explain that. But I try to explain as best I can, and and maybe it's not for everyone, but for some of you it might resonate. Okay, so divine feminine, the message for the divine masculine: I got spooked. I got spooked. Oh my God, I can definitely resonate with that one. When I was in a physical relationship with my twin flame, it was spooky. That's all I got to say. Okay, even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us is reversed. Therefore, the twin flame, the divine feminine, is not sorry. Divine feminine is not sorry. The divine feminine is frustrated. Okay? Okay? All right, really kind of frustrated with this relationship. Okay, which I totally understand, but at the same time, take a break, take a break, take a breath, center yourself, regroup. All right, when you surrender these two things, it's really going to help you in your own life. It's going to help you master your own life. No one's going to have control over your life. No physical being on this earth is going to be able to manipulate you in any sort of way when you do this work. And the divine will then point you in another direction, whether it is with your physical twin flame or not is it just depends on everyone's own journey. But either way, it doesn't have to be. It's just something where it's going to be something better than you ever thought it could be. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. See you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.